Many students fail when solving quadratic equations by the quadratic formula due to very simple and minor mistakes. I'm here to guide you on how to avoid those mistakes. I'm your honest teacher Mike from Humble Virtuals, and I'm glad to have your attention. Example 1, x squared minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now in this case, you need to know the format of a quadratic equation. All quadratic equations take the format ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then we need to know what is a, what is b, what is c. A, b, and c are normally numbers, either whole or fractions, or even decimals, but these are real numbers. So in this case, our a is 1, b is -1, and c is -6. Then you also need to know the quadratic formula. So you can rewrite the quadratic formula. Quadratic formula, we know that the quadratic formula is x is equal to -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and then everything divided by 2a. Now, all these values we have already identified. A, we have b, we have c, we have. So where do students make mistake? At the point of replacing the values of A, B, and C, more so when some of the values are negative. Therefore, pay attention to avoid making such mistakes. So in this case, the value of x is going to be negative of b, negative b, negative of b, and our b is -1. So therefore, have that -1 in bracket. That is what we have as b. So negative of -b, and then plus or minus the square root of b squared. Our b is -1. Square that, and then subtract 4 times a is 1, times c is -6. Again, have that within a bracket, and then divide everything by 2 times a, and in this case a is 1. X is going to be negative of -1 is now going to be +1, and then plus or minus square root of -1 squared is same as -1 times -1, which is +1, and then minus 4 into 1 by -6 is -6, and then divide this one by 2 times 1, which is 2. X is going to be equal to 1 plus or minus square root of 1 -4 times -6. This one will now give you +24, then divide by 2. So 1 plus 24, that gives you 25. So x is 1 plus or minus the square root of 25 over 2. So this one gives you that the value of x is equal to 1 plus or minus square root of 25 is 5, and then you divide this by 2. So if it is minus, it will mean that x is 1 minus 5 divided by 2. And 1 minus 5 is -4 divided by 2 to give you -2. Or it can be plus. It can also mean that x is equal to 1 plus 5. X can also be equal to 1 plus 5 divided by 2. 1 plus 5 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. And therefore, the value of x is therefore -2 or +3. This is the correct value of x. Example 2, 6x squared plus 11x plus 3 is equal to 0. The format of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So in this case, your a is 6, b is 11, and c is 3. So we replace on the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is x is equal to -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything divided by 2. So replace. X is now going to be, b is 11, and we're talking about -b, so therefore -11 plus or minus the square root of 11 squared is 121 minus 4 times a is 6, and our c is 3, and then everything divided by 2a, and our a is 6, so 2 times 6. So therefore x is going to be -11 plus or minus the square root of 121 minus 4 by 6. 4 by 6 is 24. 24 by 3, that one gives you minus 72. Divide by 12. So therefore, that one gives that the x value is equal to negative 11 plus or minus, that is 49. Square root of 49 divided by 12. So therefore, the value of x is going to be negative 11 plus or minus. Square root of 49 is 7 divided by 12. X could be negative 11 plus 7 over 2, or negative 11 minus 7 divided by 12. Sorry, negative 11 plus 7 over 12, or negative 11 minus 7 over 12. Negative 11 plus 7 should give you negative 4 over 12, or negative 11 minus 7 should give you negative 18 over 12. So you simplify. So this one gives the value of x to be equal to negative a third, or negative 3 over 2. So this becomes the correct values of x. X is negative a third, or negative 3 over 2. Example 3, 2x squared plus x is equal to 0. All quadratic equations take the same format that we said. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So for this, a is 2, b is 1, and c is not given, so that means that c is not there, and it is 0. If it is missing, it's therefore 0. The quadratic formula, x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything divided by 2a. Let us replace that. Our b is 1. X is going to be negative 1 plus or minus the square root. X is going to be negative 1 plus or minus 1 square root of 1. 4 times 2 is 8 times 0 is 0. So 1 minus 0 is 1. And then divide by 4. So therefore, this one will give us the x value will therefore be x is equal to negative 1. Square root of 1 is 1. So therefore, plus or minus 1 divided by 4. Plus or minus 1 divided by 4. So therefore, x becomes either negative 1 plus 1 over 4, or negative 1 minus 1 over 4. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0, so that is 0 over 4, or negative 2 over 4. So therefore, x is 0 or negative a half. And this becomes the correct values of x in this case. Example 4, 3y squared minus 2y minus 5 is equal to 0. Write the format of the quadratic equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then determine the values a, b, and c. So in this case, a is 3, b is negative 2, and c is negative 5. Replace them on the quadratic formula is x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, minus 4ac divided by 2a. So therefore, we replace. So we shall have x is equal to negative of negative 2, b is negative 2, plus or minus the square root of negative 2 squared minus 4 by a is 3, and then b 4ac, our c is negative 5. Everything divided by 2 times a, and a is 3, so 2 times 3 is 6. So we shall now have that x is going to be positive 2 now, because negative by negative gives you positive, so therefore it becomes positive 2 plus or minus the square root 2 squared is 4, negative 2 squared is positive 4, and then minus negative 4 times negative 5 will give you a positive number, so it is going to be 4 times 5, which is 20, times 3 to give you 60, and then divide that by 6. So x is going to be 2 plus or minus the square root of 64 divided by 6. So x is equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of 64 is 8. Divide this by 6. So it is going to be x is 2 plus or minus 8 everything divided by 6. So if our value of x is going to be 2 plus 8 over 6 or 2 minus 8 over 6. If it is 2 plus 8, that one gives the value of x. X becomes 10 over 6. Or if it is minus, 2 minus 8 is negative 6 over 6. X is going to be, this is going to be same as 5 over 3 or negative 1. These are the correct values of x for this case. X is 5 over 3 or negative 1. In that connection, therefore, you can work out this exercise, number 5 and number 6, solve by the quadratic formula 6x squared plus 13x minus 6 equal to 0, 4x squared minus 8x plus 3 is equal to 0. Bye.